Welcome to Jim's Movin' Picture Show. From Jaws to The Godfather, from So I Married an Axe Murderer to Schindler's List. It's a movie show that's almost as all over the place as its host.
There's simply nothing better at Christmas time than a nice, cool glass of eggnog. In this amazing glass that my daughter got me for Christmas one year with Yoda saying, "Drink you must." And you know what? I've always made a habit of listening to Master Yoda. Welcome to another edition of Jim's Movin' Picture Show, eggnog in hand, because it's time to talk about my favorite raunchy Christmas comedies. What do I mean by raunchy comedy? This is an excellent question, and luckily, I think I'm qualified to answer because I've made a few, some of which people actually liked. I know, shocking. I define a raunchy comedy as something that's generally speaking R-rated, even though not all the ones on this list are. Adult themes, adult language, sometimes a little nudity, but everything kind of drawn for a comedic effect. Some of my favorites are American Pie, that series. That would be a perfect example of a raunchy comedy, an adult comedy, whatever you want to call it. But something more R-rated, less family-friendly, 18 and over kids, and that's the age limit. You must be that tall to ride those rides. And so, here, without further ado, are my top 10 favorite go-to naughty, raunchy Christmas comedies. And we'll begin with number 10 with The Night Before.
It begins right before Christmas, 2001, when a young man named Ethan became an orphan. Thus began a new tradition. The friends hung on Christmas and fun was their mission.
Who's the baddest motherfucker on Christmas Day? Get in there. You knew. Boom.
What is it?
That shit holds like 100 songs at one time. I got the new Dave Matthews.
Ricky Martin?
Oh,
That guy slays ass.
Coming in at number 9, who doesn't love Bad Santa? I actually have a Bad Santa story-esque. There's a famous scene in the movie when he's in the mall and he's eating salad and some kids come up to him and they want to know what they want for Christmas. You know, he's like, let's ask Santa. And he just looks at him and he says, "I'm on my fucking lunch break." Well, I'm at ARF one year, completely exhausted. I hadn't eaten in about 36 hours. And so one of our producers, who's always taking care of me, Grace, she's like, "Hey, you need to eat. Here are some tacos." And I went and literally hid behind a bush. And a filmmaker came up to me to complain that there were too many movies in the festival. I've never once heard that before. And I began with saying, "I'm on my lunch break." And then I pointed out that I'm happy to reduce the number of films in the next season, but she doesn't know what side of that line she would be on. Is she on the still accepted or now she's declined line? And when she asked, "Oh, you think my film might have gotten rejected?" Aha, she figured it out. So I took that inspiration, that moment from Bad Santa, and I put it into real life. And I feel like Billy Bob Thornton would be super proud of me for that.
Look who's here, Jimmy. It's Santa.
Oh, fucking right.
Let's tell him what you want for Christmas.
Fuck. I'm on my fucking lunch break, okay?
Coming in at number 8, the highly underrated, very GIF and meme-worthy film, Why Him? Now, number 7, the key to a good raunchy comedy is you still have to have some heart. You have to redeem some of, again, that R-rated comedy you're pushing. And Merry Friggin' Christmas with Robin Williams has heart in spades. And yeah, some of that humor is really, really, really wrong in all the right ways.
This trip is going to be very good for you and your dad.
Go home.
I love you.
Look at this pile of crap. This country's so damn excessive, it makes me want to puke.
Where's Douglas's stuff?
Boyd and I left all of Douglas's stuff in Chicago.
Get in the truck, Gladys. We got Christmas to save.
What the hell was that?
Somebody.
What are we gonna do?
We can burn them.
You got any bourbon?
Now let's go all the way back to the 90s for our number 6 film, the vastly underrated Dennis Leary, Sandra Bullock, The Ref.
See these two people? I hate these people.
How can we both be in the marriage and I'm miserable and you're content?
Luck? It was Christmas Eve in Connecticut. I was minding my own business, breaking into this rich guy's house when... I ran into this dog. I hate this dog. My partner Murray was waiting for me outside. Murray's an idiot. Murray. This is Santa Claus. Not the real Santa Claus, just some drunk guy pretending to be Santa Claus.
Now the number 5 film on the list is really number 5 because I can't decide if it's a Thanksgiving movie, if it's a Christmas movie, or if it's a New Year's Eve movie. And that is the excellent comedy Trading Places. It absolutely is R-rated. It absolutely is raunchy. And it's the best kind of 80s comedy because you know no one would have the brass cojones to make that film today. Number 4, this film has a very near and dear place in my heart, and that is Office Christmas Party. It's actually the movie we took the cast and crew to see way early in the pre-production process of A Chance of Snow, like a year out from shooting. But the movie's hilarious. It's Jason Bateman at his comedic best. I think the scene where they're jousting with the flaming Christmas trees is comedic gold. And there's so many SNL alums in there just doing great jobs. If you haven't seen it, overlook the bad reviews. Office Christmas Party is a hoot and a half.
Let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ the Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort, comfort and joy.
And number 3, I actually talked about it on this week's episode of Off Day, A Bad Mom's Christmas. The cast is back. Their moms are perfectly cast. Very, very funny movie. Raunchy again in all those most perfect kinds of ways. It's like you have the 3 wise men, but then you also have 3 wiser moms by the end of the film, and their moms get wiser. That's like 6 wiser moms.
Sandy, tell me about your relationship with your daughter.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite topic. Well, I had Kiki when I was 18 years old. And when the nurse placed her on my breast, I looked down at her and I said, "You were gonna be my best friend forever."
Is that normal, the best friend forever thing?
Well, you know, we don't like to use the word normal around here.
Anyways, Kiki and I have always been super close because we're basically the same age. And then my husband died and we became crazy close.
We went to prom together.
Wow. Okay.
Number 2, I have, again, special memory of seeing this movie live and in person, and that is a very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. I saw it with one of my very best friends on the planet who's Jewish, but we got to go see that together. I don't know that I've laughed harder in a movie. Maybe when I got to go to see Wedding Crashers as an early sneak peek thing, but it's hard to deny how brilliant Harold and Kumar Christmas is. Just the dialogue about Santa's real and I shot him in the face. That's the kind of stuff that you get in this movie. But again, it's redeemed with a lot of heart. So I know that the Harold and Kumar movies don't work for everybody, but for me, the Christmas one is the best.
shot Santa Claus in the face. He's real, and I shot him in the face.
What the?
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
How are you still alive?
What are you talking about?
We saw you get shot.
In that whorehouse?
In Texas.
You branded a prostitute.
Remember?
You have to be more specific.
And number one, with a bullet, the most quotable of all of them. I mean, can I refill your eggnog? Get you something to eat? Drive you out in the middle of nowhere? Leave you for dead? Surprised? If I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I couldn't be more surprised than I am right now. Mary, that's my name. No shit. That's right, number one, with a bullet, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which depending on the day, I think is actually the best vacation film.
It's a bit nipply out. I mean nippy out. What did I say, nipple? There is a nip in the air, though.
Can I take something out for you?
I was just looking at something for my wife. God rest her soul.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, she's not dead. Yeah, we're just divorced. She's history. And obviously she doesn't wear underwear. And there are plenty of shopping days left until adulthood, which is to say Christmas as a Yule log. Not a log, I don't have a log, but I mean, just if I had a log, not in the sense that you think I said I did. Oh, good golly. 'Tis the season to be merry.
Well, that's my name.
Oh, shit.
All right, so that wraps up our look at Christmas raunchy comedies. And again, my new Christmas novel, it's a Christmas romance, A Chance of Snow, is available on Amazon, or if you want a signed copy directly through me. And you can definitely see some influence by some of these films in this book. So check it out. Next week, we're going to be back with our look at more mainstream Christmas comedies. We've got a lot more Christmas movies to get through because Christmas is still delightfully far away that I get to wrap myself in the season. And, I don't care if I'm lactose intolerant, I'm going to keep drinking the eggnog.